two fixtures. They both lost both their fixtures, and they're both on -6. One of them is going to be bottom of the table on 0 points after 3 matches. Conor Heenan's just had his throw broken and then hits back with a maximum visit. But this is the best I have seen Alan Norris play for some time. And I don't just mean because he's hitting all the trebles like Conor Heenan firing in for a second 180, a back-to-back 180. He's the last player to hit a 9-darter, the only man to do it under this roof.
Connie Record 141.
They say history has a habit of repeating itself.
Can it? Double 12. He's only going to do it again. He really is the man. He's the only man who's hit a 9-darter under this roof, and now he's got 2.
Let's look at what Steve did in that match before we take a look at Luke. A couple of 180s from Westy. An average in excess of a ton.
180.
Luke was 80% on the doubles, hit 3 180s and had 107.55 average.
100.
And it also included that very near, incredible 1-2-2 finish, didn't it?
Indeed. Luke said to us at the end of the night,
180.
It doesn't really matter. Let's focus on the now.
Is this the third time he's done this
57. Steve, you're calling 141.
It's on this time. It's still on.
Game on the first leg.
He's promised it all week, and he's the first person not called Conor Heenan to have a perfect leg in Portsmouth.
Fifth leg, it's Daryl to throw first.
Absolutely liking everything about him today. And Daryl Pilgrim, you wouldn't know if he was 3-1 up or down, and that's a real testament to his character. And that's 5 180s.
180.
He's averaging 121.82 and losing 3-1. Go figure.
57.
Wow, wow, and wow again. I just well make it 6, Daryl.
Staggering.
180.
Absolutely wonderful darts. Mesmerising darts. Beautiful darts.
84.
Oh, come on, Daryl.
141.
This is the most important dart on a 9-darter for me. He's on for it. It's double 18. It's the perfect 9-darter. He's been threatening all day. Daryl Pilgrim, what a sensational finish. What a match. Just the most incredible moment here at the MODUS Super Series. Scott, what have we just witnessed?
Max.
180. 140.
Nearly followed by one of Lipscomb's own. And Sherrock is continuing upon a road towards perfection. That's a second max in succession. Never has it been done on television by a female player before. Fallon Sherrock wants treble 19. And now double 12 to become the first ever female player to hit a televised 9-dart finish. Fallon Sherrock is a history maker once again. Qualify for Saturday's Champions Night. And Anton Ursland may well see his chances evaporate into the Portsmouth sunset as Bialecki kicks off leg 5 of a max. Whoever wrote him off at the end of yesterday has been made to look 97. Like fools. That's a 4th. And a 5th. And a 6th on the treble 19. Only Steve West has achieved this feat at Champions Week. Sebastian Bialecki,
60.
144 points away from perfection. Another one of them. Leads double 12.
Game shot
From
and the
the
match.
pole.
Sebastian Bialecki.
Bialecki wins the game with a 9-dart leg. Only the second in Super Series Champions Week history. A bolt from the blue from Bialecki. A superb moment. His Swedish opponent Anton
180.
Maximum number 2 for Leonard Gates.
85.
Come on, Leonard, give us a 9. Give it to us.
180.
Perfection from Leonard Gates so far.
$60. Leonard, you require 141.
Rebel 19. Leaves double 12. It is a
on the
dream
third
leg for
Leonard
the
Gates.
American Leonard Gates with the 9-darter to break the Martin Thomas throw. Q score's probably going to come too soon, which means next year, when that decision needs to be made, he's going to be 49. 1 year shy of the age of the seniors.
Yeah, which is something that is continuing to grow and could
58.
could become seriously established as a very viable option to players who are around that age. Well, what did he say about the 9?
I'll remind you, he says, if I hit 2 180s, I promise you I will hit the 9-darter.
Steve, you
We've had
require
180. We've had 180. Will we get the 141? Will the promise come true? Double 12.
Game shot
As if
and the match.
Steve
West
West has won the match with a 9-dart finish. He points up to Henry Deacon, who he told he will hit the 141 if he hits the 2 180s. What a way to win the match. Steve West, a 9-dart finish, 108 the average.
But Harrysson has kicked off the last leg in
180.
perfect style. He is as cool as a cucumber when it comes to these types of situations.
43.
He is, and again, it's the experience, it's timing, it's everything, really. Oh, he's timing this well again.
180.
Honestly, I think he really wants to be in that 9-dart Hall of Fame, doesn't he, here?
There's no better time for perfection
59.
than now
Andreas, you require
to win a match
141.
with a 9-darter, treble 19. Treble 15 leaves double 18. For Andreas Harrysson to win the game in perfect style. A 9-darter for the Super Swede of the Super Series. Give me a 9-darter. The Swede with a voulez-vous type finish to the match. That is absolutely incredible from Andreas Harrysson.
Jared Cole has hauled himself out of it.
Yeah, it was something that Henry actually said in jest that I was quoted as saying Jared Cole is one of the most inconsistent players I've seen at the MODUS Super Series. Now, I'll stand by that. The flashes of brilliance are incredible. Just as quickly and go through that lull. Well, this one sounds a bit fishy. Glenn, do you know my grandpa Mark Salmon?
And do you?
180.
Well, just saying about how Jared Cole had pulled himself out of a bit of a lull. He's taken out 128 on the bullseye and then thrown a 177 and a 180. He's on a potential 9-darter.
Come on, Jared. Yes, you beauty! What a 9-darter from Jared Cole. We were talking about the lull of that match, then all of a sudden he pings that 9-darter. That, Jared Cole, is absolutely fantastic. Look at the smile of the face. You are the king of the castle.
Very nice and high, and Cox has now got the game back into his
100
own destination, and wow, the momentum is with him.
I'm going to say this now. I don't think he would have done this 6 months ago. I think this is how far Lee has improved as a player.
He hasn't. Here we go.
180.
From nowhere to everywhere. And Cox now is on the cusp of winning this game with a 9.
Lee
I wouldn't have said it.
141.
Don't jinx it. Yes. Yes! Double 12! Yes! Get in there, Lee Cox! What a way to win a game! It doesn't get better than that. 9 dart, Lee Cox.
Well, I think it's fair to say that the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit.
108.
6th max of the match.
3rd for Lishman. It's kind of a back at you moment, Mr. Evans here. And
oh, hang about. Hang about. It's getting ridiculous now.
Silence as the tumbleweed comes through the commentary box.
42. Tommy, you require
Lee Cox did it in the last match. Can Tommy Lishman give us back-to-back 9 darters in back-to-back games? He could, you know. He could, you know. Goodness gracious!
Tommy Lishman.
Back-to-back 9 darters in back-to-back matches. It was Lee Cox last time. It's Tommy Lishman this time.
Particular position. Plenty of space here for Marvin.
180. $134.
Oh, for Van Velzen, after going 2-0 down, I think he possibly heard the feedback from the chat because he really has turned it back on.
180.
Turned it on to some tune. 6 perfect darts, all of them in the treble 20. And Marvin van Velzen stands 3 darts away from a perfect leg. It's on. It's on. Double 12. And Marvin van Velzen has produced a perfect leg here at the Super Series. Dutch Delight. A 9 dart finish for Van Velzen. What a week he's having. What an impact he's having.
Mason Whitlock kicking off there with his 2nd maximum of this match.
51.
His power scoring hasn't been bad whatsoever. Scoring to a very high power. To perfect power so far.
Yeah, and these are the levels that we were talking about. 6 perfect darts so far.
Mason, you require 141.
Like father, like son. Like father, like son. Double 18. Mason Whitlock hits the 9 darter.
Mason Whitlock.
Here at the Live Lounge. Like father, like son. Perfection for Mason Whitlock.